All right, man. Let's talk about Lamont Roach says he ain't trying to fight Gary Russell Jr. Put it on the screen. Said what it looked like fighting your old bud. Had your first fight in 3.5 years. He basically said that's like calling out somebody beneath him. He said that's what the other little dude's supposed to do is call you out. He said only Gary Russell I'm fighting is Gary Anton Russell. So Gary Russell been on this type of like call out Lamont Roach. Now the word on the street is, behind the scenes, I heard about a week or two ago, maybe closer to a couple weeks now, that basically what they trying to do is supplement for Tank not fighting him and supplement the Lamont Roach. Supplement Gary Russell Jr. fight. So basically, the intention was never to fight Lamont Roach in a rematch. So I told y'all, Gervonta he don't have any confidence. I told y'all that. So they never was gonna make that rematch with Lamont Roach. After the fight, he acknowledged that. Said, I don't try to do no rematch. And now they basically trying to put Gary Russell Jr. there for Lamont Roach, which will be a title fight for Gary Russell Jr. It's a fight in the DMV all the way up to the tri-state area that people would like to see. I wouldn't mind seeing Lamont versus Gary Russell Jr. I think most people think Gary Russell still will win that fight. Gary Russell pressing for it. It'll make Gary Russell 2-weight division world title holder at 38 years old, and I guess he would try to be pushed for the Hall of Fame. He would have a lot more to do to get to that point. Even at that point, he would have to do something significant. What if he went to 35 and then, beat Tank? I think that would be enough to kind of get him over that hump. But most people would take it that Lamont Roach don't want to fight. But if he, say, hey, look here, I'm willing to go up and fight the little bro who got the belt. Obviously, little bro, the fight won't be as big as big bro. In my opinion, I think Gary Russell Jr. That's a fight that I would want to tune in for. Gary Anton Russell Jr. He never been the main event, but he got a title, so I get what he's saying. So, and I don't know if he's obligated to work with the PBC. I believe he's a free agent, so for the most part, it might be in his best option to call Turkey. That might be his best option to call on Turkey. That might be his best option to call on Turkey. But if not, his best option is, probably working with PBC and getting some money. So, but, he don't want the smoke with Gary Russell. And understandably so. What I got to gain? Unless they going to pay me outrageous money to fight him, I really have Nathan to gain from fighting him. Brother, at least I get a belt. And then, they're going to do the fight on the East Coast, so they're going to do it in the DMV. But Lamont got options. As long as he don't have no promotional ties to PBC, he got a bunch of options. He got options. First thing about him, I'm trying to get on the horn with Turkey, possibly fight Shakur, something like that. Maybe getting them, maybe look to, to fight, who all over there? I don't know. Look to fight somebody. Raimondo Mortella for a belt. So I don't know, man. You got options. Maybe Mortella, they were interested in doing that. Ryan Garcia looking for a dance partner, but hey, for the most part, do you want to bark up that Golden Boy tree again? So Teofimo Lopez, maybe, but Turkey ain't fucking with him right now. Got some options. He got some options. He got some options. So if I'm, for me to fight Gary Russell, they gotta pay me greatly. If I'm him, they got to give me a bunch of bread. But, people going to call it a duck because, most of these people are, into hardcore PBCism. They going to call it a duck. But if I'm being real with you, like, really, he got a point. They set him up. They never was going to do the rematch. And now they trying to throw Gary Russell in front of him. It's like, okay, what do I get from beating a grandpa? Y'all going to overcompensate me to fight this grandpa? That's the $1 million question. He said, well, I look like going and fighting a pound-for-pound fighter. And he beat Tank. And they know he beat Tank. And this is what I be talking about, the politics, man. Everybody see the surface of sports, but nobody really know the politics. They can make you more than what you are and more than what you is. You can be one of the most talented boxers of all time, but that's why they can't stand Bud. It's because he beat the politics. That's exactly why they can't stand Bud. He beat the politics. They can't stand that. But nonetheless, for Lamont Roach, what's your options? You only can talk as big and bad as your options. Now he done turned into a streamer, and it's fucked up that he don't get the opportunity. He don't get the opportunity to redeem himself. And Gervonta give you them type of vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't believe in himself, dog. Like I've been called it. It don't take. A lot of these character traits, man. If you be real with yourself, you can see the flaws. But some people don't want to see the flaws. That's why I get these extreme fans who get on here and get mad because you tell the truth. Like, what you so mad for? Like somebody got mad. Oh, Canelo, like he cheated. Like it's not up for debate. Burns Ortiz gonna fight Mazaliav. It's not up for debate, but they want to argue shit like that. Oh, Boots. I don't give a fuck about Boots because I'm black. I like Boots. Like, fuck out of here. He cool, but he get equal smoke too. These motherfuckers hit dogs be hollering in these boxer streets. Hit dogs be hollering, dog. Like, that's the problem. A lot of these motherfuckers who claim to be hardcores, y'all niggas just as fanatic as the fans, bro. Y'all have no objectivity. None. That's the problem. Everybody cocksucking around this motherfucker. But Lamont, if I'm him, really, do I even want to deal with the PBC anymore after what they did to me with Gervonta Davis? I wouldn't even want to fight in New York no more, honestly. That was some straight up hoe ass shit. Not only did they rob you, and the commission was in on that shit too, allegedly. Not only did they don't even want to shoot the fair one back with you. They had no intentions on shooting the fade again, man. Now you see why this dude had to drain Ryan or didn't want to get in the ring with Devin, didn't want to fight Shakur. Y'all waste y'all time, man. This motherfucker bleed once a month. Dude, Tank's a bitch, dog. There ain't no other way to say it. He know it. He know it. And he backdoor you. So it make a lot of sense. If it really was the grease in your hair and that wasn't Tank in the ring, well, prove it. But you know why they won't prove it? Because that was Tank in the ring. Don't no fucking grease in your hair, nigga. You just got beat by the better man. He told you, he said, you ain't stopping shit over here. You ain't stopping shit over here. That's what he said. He said, man, stop the cap. He said, you ain't stopping shit over here. And that's what he said. And he was right. I thought Lamont was just talking. Lamont was being accurate. He said, you ain't stopping shit over here. And you didn't. You ain't stopping shit over here. And he was right. So shout out, but I wouldn't do business with them. The boy, they would have to put extras on my shit. No cap, they would have to put extras on my shit. Because Paul Pierce, I need the whole load. They would have to put extras on my shit. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Peace.